Sound on? I'm guessing so. Why am I doing this? Why am I subjecting myself to this? Hello kids. Today I went to the opening of Speed Racer, the new film based on the 1960s anime show of the same name, which was made by the Wachowski brothers. Not the 1960s version, but the modern day film now. Before I get fully into this review, I just want to say I was a fan of the Matrix films. You know, the first one was awfully fun, you know, being a teenager growing up, you know. You might think that sort of film might have had a profound effect on me, and no, not really. So, I was expecting, well, I wasn't actually expecting anything from this film, you know, because Hollywood's dying a lowly death. But anyway, what did I think of Speed Racer, the movie of today by the Wachowski brothers, based on the 1960s anime series? It's a confused film. It's not a confusing film, far from it. It's just, I've never watched a film wrestling with its own identity as it's going through. The marketing, from what I've seen, has been from the makers of the Matrix movies, and V for Vendetta comes a new fun experience with loads of pretty lights and colours. So I thought, if they're saying, like, makers of the Matrix movies, then lots of stupid people will go, ooh, that will be good. Sorry, I went for a West Country accent. I'm not generalising the West Country in any way, shape or form. But I'm just saying, stupid people will think, Speed Racer, I'll go watch that. This film is definitely aimed at the kids. Store shelves have been stocking up with Speed Racer memorabilia and merchandiserations, you know, cars, you know. Cars always make good toys. But in this film, you know, this film is constantly trying to wrestle with itself. Is it a car movie? Is it an anime movie? Is it a straight out kids film? Well, it can't quite figure it out, and 2-hour movie for little kids. You know, that's a bit asking much to get a child to sit down and watch a film for 2 hours without a DVD remote, skipping through all the boring stuff. And there is quite a bit of boring stuff. You'd imagine a film based on Speed Racer, from what little I have actually seen of the original series, you'd imagine would be mostly car races, you know, but that's not the case, you know. Should I talk about the characters? Well, they're all sort of lined out from the start, you know, and everybody doesn't sort of like stays together, you know, like a family, you know, all in this confined and rather frustrating sort of world where there doesn't seem to be any shades of greys. They're just sort of like red, green, yellow brightness in your eyes burning, trying to keep your attention on the film, which has nothing there. The only person who I really cared about was John Goodman, because John Goodman's fantastic as John Goodman. He could be the next Marlon Brando. I'm trying to do a Jack Black impression because with the bloke, when he's in the helmet, you know, he looks like Jack Black. Eyebrow manipulation. Sorry for that segue. This film just feels like it wants to keep your attention, but it doesn't, because it doesn't offer you anything. It's just shouting at you constantly. Keep watching me! Keep watching me!
don't look away, don't look away. Keep watching me, keep watching the film, keep watching your face, because this is what your money's worth. Keep watching my face.
I'll say this for Speed Racer. You go in there with skepticism to watch it as an adult, and you walk out not really thinking about it, you know. If you want to spend 2 hours of your life in a darkened room with, you know, and pretty colours, then go watch Speed Racer. Just go. Send the kids off, you know, just send them off into the oncoming traffic. Me just waving to the kids. But anyway, but if you're remotely the free-thinking sort of person that I know you are, because you're watching my face, just wait. Don't bother. Don't even rent it. Don't torrent it. You know, like you're thinking about doing. Just don't. It's a waste of time and effort to even try watching Speed Racer. Just don't. Unless you're very stupid, then you can go watch Speed Racer. Okay. Bye, kids. That's my review of Speed Racer. End.